All right, so there we go. All right, so my name is Josh Stocker. I'm your judge. This is the bonded arraignment calendar. I want to start out by saying that here in the Spalding County State Court, we believe that each of you, as you interact with this court, deserve the respect and the dignity that you would wish for someone you care about. We will extend that to each and every one of you as we interact with you all here today. Hey, don't talk during court. Obviously, we're starting a couple minutes late. As I've told you, don't worry about that. But at the same time, though, I can't have y'all having sidebar conversations while we're trying to move everything forward. You'll find out pretty quick that I won't have much patience with that. We have one virtual person. I've already talked to her. It is Miss Buford on page 2. She's already given us her phone number, and we're going to put her down for a conference. All right. Everybody grab your cell phone out of whatever pocket, purse, pouch you've got it stashed in. Pull it out, look at it, absolutely make certain it's off. If it rings after this moment, I have to stop. I have to deal with it. I assure you, you don't want me to deal with your cell phone. If you turn it off, none of us have to deal with it. It's the most preventable contempt hearing in the Spalding County State Court. Don't volunteer for it. All right. This is the correct, there's a lot of movement out there. Thank you all. This is the correct courtroom for you. If you were arrested on a misdemeanor here in Spalding County and you received a notice in the mail telling you to come to court today. If this does not sound correct, step out into the hallway, show the bailiffs your paperwork, but it's my understanding that everybody in the courtroom has already been checked in and your name has been confirmed. Today is what's called your arraignment day. I'm going to go over your rights with you and I'm going to tell you what your options are, and then you or your attorney is going to tell me what to do with your case. You may have a trial. There are 2 types of trials. There's a jury trial. That's where 6 jurors sit in that box over there and decide guilt or innocence on your charges. And then there's a bench trial. That's where I issue the verdict without a jury present, and that's with your permission. You may have a conference with the solicitor's office. That's this group up here to your left, if you wish. And then lastly, you can ask me about an attorney, and we'll point you up here to the right, where Ms. Porter, who works with the Jukes Law Firm, is available to meet with you. All right, Miss Karen is over here. Miss Karen is with our Veterans and Mental Health Court, our Accountability Court. So if you are a member of our military, a military veteran, or you have a mental health diagnosis and you want your case dismissed, then at the first break, you can speak with Miss Karen. If you're representing yourself and you miss the chance to speak with her, then ask for a conference and talk to the solicitor's office. If you are here represented by an attorney, simply talk to your attorney. They are very familiar with our program. Everyone's charges in this courtroom are misdemeanors. The average misdemeanor carries a maximum punishment of 12 months to serve in the Spalding County Jail and or a $1,000 fine. A few minor traffic charges like seatbelt have a lower maximum fine, and a few high and aggravated misdemeanors have up to a $5,000 maximum fine. All right, you have the right to a speedy and public jury trial. You have the right to where 6 citizens of Spalding County decide guilt or innocence on your charges. You can also choose a bench trial. Again, that's where I decide guilt or innocence without a jury. You can also waive your right to a trial and close your case with a plea. I have no preference. You must knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently choose for yourself. You have the right to be presumed innocent. You have the right to force the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to cross-examine the state's witnesses, to subpoena your own witnesses and evidence to court. You have the right to testify or not testify, to not incriminate yourself, and if you choose to remain silent, that silence cannot be held against you. You have the right to have an attorney. You may hire your own attorney if you so choose. However, if you cannot afford an attorney, then you'll be given the opportunity today here in the courtroom to meet with Ms. Porter to see if you qualify for the Public Defender's Office. Now, this is your warning, and I'm amazed at how many people test me on this because I'm very consistent about it. If you do not take action ASAP to secure the Public Defender's Office, and you come back to your next court date and you ask me for a continuance so that you can meet with Ms. Porter the way you didn't do today, then you will very likely hear me say that you have waived the right to apply. All right, an attorney would explain help you understand our criminal justice system, would explain your charges and what the defenses are to those charges, would file motions on your behalf, engage in plea negotiations, subpoena witnesses and evidence for your defense, conduct a trial and make objections, protect your record, appeal a conviction, and otherwise work to protect you. All right, first offender and conditional discharge. These each allow you to enter a guilty plea without being convicted, but you only get one of each for your entire life. First offender is for everything except traffic-related charges, and then conditional discharges for drug-related charges only. All right, no-low contendere and traffic charges. A no-low plea is what we call it for short, is where you enter a guilty plea without admitting guilt, and it's available on traffic charges, basic traffic charges. You get one no-low every 5 years, and that is measured from the incident date to the incident date, the ticket date to the ticket date. The no-low will usually prevent points. It'll usually save your license. It will not help you much if you're under 21. Quick show of hands up high. Who here is under 21 years of age? There's usually a couple. All right, y'all can take your hands down. When y'all make your announcements at the end of this, you're going to tell me what you want to do, and then you're going to add, and I'm under 21, because Georgia law treats y'all differently than everybody else in the courtroom. All right, if you're here today and you're not a U.S. citizen, you need to know that any conviction will very likely have a negative impact on your immigration status. All right, several of you are charged with family violence charges. It's in the title of your charge. If you are convicted of that family violence charge, then you need to know that you'll lose your Georgia weapons carry permit, and federal law will step in, and that you may never again possess firearm or ammunition for the rest of your days. All right, habeas corpus. This is a weird old law, y'all, and they have told me it's my job to explain it to you. So here's my best explanation of this really weird, really old law. We call it a habeas for short. It does all kinds of things in all kinds of situations. For our purposes here today, if you're convicted, you may sue Spalding County civilly over in Superior Court to challenge this conviction here in state court. Like I said, weird old law. But what I really need you to remember is if you have just traffic charges, you have 6 months to use those rights before they expire. If you have other charges, you have 12 months in this courtroom to use the habeas rights before they expire. Okay, thanks. You may conference with the solicitor's office. If that's what you want to do to try to resolve your case today, then you'll announce conference, and you'll remain here in the courtroom until your name is called. If you have an attorney, your attorney will very likely announce conference on your behalf. Now, the solicitor's office, again, that's this group up here, they represent the state of Georgia. They are not your attorney. If you reach an agreement with them, you can resolve your case today. If you talk to them and you don't reach an agreement, no problem. You simply tell them or the bailiffs that you wish to have a trial, and we'll happily move you in that direction. In other words, you're not waiving any rights by talking to them. All right, if you receive probation today, you need to know that you'll be supervised by the Spalding County Sentence Enforcement Team. 100% of all fines may be worked off with community service work at a rate of $10 per hour. Additionally, there is a one-time $50 intake fee per case, and there's a $60 monthly supervision fee until you complete your probation. Now, this supervision fee is mandatory, but it can certainly be waived after a separate hearing before me. All right, for those of you that choose to move your case to the trial calendar, all the trials go on the same 2-week trial calendar. If you choose to do that, you'll be assigned a calendar call in what we call week 1, and you'll be given a date and time to come back for your calendar call. Then we'll skip a week or two in the middle, do some other stuff, and then the jury trials and bench trials will begin at 9 a.m. sharp on the Monday of week 2. All right, you'll appear each and every day until your case is resolved. We'll use multiple courtrooms in week 2, and we will reach your case for trial. All right, do you want to help your friends and family? Because y'all, we're still a small enough community where everybody knows somebody who knows everybody. So if you recognize any of the names of the people I'm about to issue warrants for, call them, tell them to get down here, and you will definitely save them a great deal of future trouble. All right, we're about to call the calendar. When you hear your name called, stand up for me if you're able. If you're not able to stand up, that's fine. Just raise your hand real high and get my attention. I just need to see who I'm talking to out there. If you have an attorney, remain silent and let your attorney announce for you. If you do not have an attorney, then you're going to announce very loudly with one of the following options. So you're going to stand up and you're going to announce real loud conference or attorney or bench trial or jury trial, and then add, and I'm under 21 for those of you that need to do that. All right, who's in jail?
Page 2, Alfonso Callaway.
Got
He
it.
has 2 other cases.
He does. Where are his other cases?
23 SR 1950 is a shoplifting. 25 SR 1326 is a driving without a license and a hit and run.
All right, you got that, Carly, for the, okay. Carly's nodding at
And
me.
he's ours.
He is yours? Okay. So he's not pro se, he's Jukes.
We got all 3 of them already on the jail count.
Okay. And are y'all gonna be able to have somebody here? Okay, perfect.
She's got police sheets already.
Wonderful. All right, who else?
Page 18, David Ross Lane.
This is where we do this. There we are.
Mr. Lane has a second case.
I'm ready.
It is 25 SR 1382. And it's for a violation of the bond conditions of the cases on the county.
Bond violation. Got it. All right, he's also yours, so he's also Winston. Okay. What else you got?
Page 21, Jamarcus Rashad Parks.
And Mr. Starks has a second case.
Okay.
This pattern here, 25 SR 0852. That's 3 counts of obstruction.
Okay. Is he all's?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, that'll work. All right, see you Wednesday. All right, anybody else? Okay. All right, any other housekeeping, Mr. Shepherd?
No, sir, Judge.
All right, and Chesty, if you need anything from us, you just let us know.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, here we go. All right, first case on the calendar. Please stand up for me, Courtney Allen. Courtney.
Supposedly in the hospital with pneumonia. I told her to send me doctor's excuse or doctor's note, and she has not yet, but she called this morning.
Okay. So called, said in the hospital, no confirmation of that. If you want to bookmark it, we'll bookmark it and then
Well,
lift
that's
it.
for a bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
All right, the warrant is granted. We'll hold it until we get confirmation or until the end of the day, whichever happens first.
And her health issues may be related to the other warrant she has for a deposit account fraud case.
Oh, okay, so has a pending, I just caught you. Okay, deposit account fraud. Well, we've had that happen before. All right, got it. Open warrant.
Just saying.
All right, we'll see what happens. All right, Jamarcus Barlow? No?
That's for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. All right, this person's here. Melissa Bates. What would you like to do with your case, ma'am?
On conference.
Conference, thank you so much. Okay, you have 2 cases. That's on me. Are you aware you have 2 cases on the count? Okay, conference on both. All right, Jose Vera Isidore. All right.
It's got a lawyer listed.
And who's your attorney? Is he here? I'd seen. All right, let's do this. Let's have you step out into the hallway back there. You turn your phone back on, call your attorney's office, and just try to get an announcement from them as to when they'll be here. When you have that answer, just give it to the bailiffs. All right, Buford is here. Let me ask her what she wants. I forgot to. Miss Buford, what do you want to do with your case? That's all right. I'm going to leave it so she can unmute herself and tell me. But her number is 850.
Conference?
Perfect. That's what we thought. Thank you so much. You may mute yourself. It's 850-465-4293. If obviously that doesn't work for timing, just let me know and I'll talk to her. All right, Callaway's in jail with Jukes. We'll see him on Wednesday. Charles Carceller. It's 2 cases, but I show not present.
That's for a bond forfeiture and a bench warrant on both of those.
Granted. Jorge Cardenas, excuse me. Not present.
That's for a bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Andrew Carey, 2 cases, no. Yeah, 2 cases, not present.
That's for a bond forfeiture and a bench warrant on both.
Granted. All right. On to page 4. Evan Carey.
Conference, and I'm over 21.
All right, thank you. Got it. Juan Carlos. I show not present.
That's for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Susan Karen. Not present.
That's for a bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. All right. Ashley Carpenter, where are you? Carpenter, over here. Good. Conference. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Denzel Carr. Nope.
That's for a bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. All right. Samaj Carr. Conference. Thank you so much. And how do you say your first name? Samaj? Samaj. Like the J is silent? Names are important. I want to get it right as we go forward. All right. Samaj. All right. Franklin Carroll, Mr. All right, you're actually represented by the Public Defender's Office. What we're going to do is, you're going to go and plead not guilty? Okay. The bailiffs, will you step out into the hallway out there, and the bailiffs will come talk to you in just a minute?
Judge, he's got a second case.
Okay, let's do it and do both.
25 SR 1197. That's a DUI also. You need to be aware we're going to be filing a motion to revoke his bond.
Well, let's go ahead and set that date then. Hold on, Mr. Carroll. I need to give you just a little bit more housekeeping. What date, you know, okay, for a bond?
We'll have to do it when Harry's back.
Yeah.
We'll get it filed this week, but we'll have to,
No hurry, Carl, just any date's fine. Just want to get it, I just want to go ahead and get it in the.
Yeah, November 20th.
Yeah, November 20th is great. Mr. Carroll, before you leave, your attorney is not here today, so what we're doing is we're just moving you to the next calendar. But the state has announced that you have a second case, which is also a DUI at 25 SR 1197. Because they've announced that, I'm setting it for a bond review. So I'm just saying, there's 2 DUIs. We need to decide if bond is proper in this case, or if bond conditions need to be placed in. And I'm not saying what you do or don't. I'm just saying the question's on the table. So your reset notice will have your trial dates, but they'll also have a date for you to come back on a Thursday. It was November 20th at 9 a.m. for us to review your bond. Okay? Do you understand that you're going to come back on November 20th with your attorney for us to look at your bond?
Yes, so I'm good.
You're good for today. Go sit in the hallway, but don't leave until the bailiffs come give you your next set of instructions. In fact, Margaret's coming out with you now. Bond review. Got it. All right. Morris Carroll. I think we closed that one. Yeah. Ernest Carter. No response.
There was a plea.
It was a plea. Okay. I just have closed.
we may have put that at the jail.
Okay.
There was no response from Ernest Carter.
Yeah, she's saying it's pled.
He came in, he was in Superior Court that day, and he came down to take a plea because he was.
Oh, that was that guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Got it. All right. So that one's closed. All right. Then Ernest Carter, no response.
That's for a bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. What's the update?
You didn't answer the phone.
Okay. We'll try again. All right. Jaquavius Carter, conference. Thank you. Michael Carter, I show is absent.
That's for a bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Princess Carter, absent.
That's for a bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Shaquan Carter, where are you? Okay, conference.
Can we talk with Ms. Kern also?
I'm sorry?
Can we talk with Ms. Kern together, the lady named Ms. Kern?
Oh, yes. Accountability Court. Yeah, she'll take a look at it, and then if that doesn't work out, you can do the conference. All right, Cartwright, Sharon Cartwright, there you go. Conference, thank you.
That's Harry's case.
Okay. All right, Ms. Cartwright, I'm gonna, no second cases or anything.
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Cartwright, your attorney is unavailable for court today, which has never happened. Harry Charles has been consistent for years, but what we're doing is we're just pleading all of y'all not guilty because Ms. Porter is here to manage the cases. So I'm gonna have you step out into the hallway, have a seat on the bench out there, and wait for the bailiffs. They'll come out and give you your next set of instructions. Need anything else? Chassie, I'm trusting if you need something, you'll tell me. Okay. On to page 7, Andre Casey, absent.
Good morning, Judge.
That's yours.
Briefly,
Good talk.
Your Honor, I've not been retained for that case. I do represent Mr. Casey on a couple of other matters.
Okay.
I didn't notice his case was on the calendar this morning. He's in prison. I can state as an officer of the court.
Ah.
I have a proof of incarceration if I can.
No, you don't need that. That's good enough.
But he could be there for another potentially 6 to 12 months. So I'm not sure how the court want to handle that. And again, I'm not
So-
pointing out that he's my client, but
So Doc, what we've normally done is I normally issue a warrant, but I hold the bond forfeiture. And then when he gets cut loose, they bring him back over here, and then we normally sort it out, frankly, pretty quickly once they get here.
right.
And then obviously, if he wants to hire you, then when he gets there, and obviously if he wants to hire you and you want to go ahead and sort it out, don't let us get in your way. So, okay, you got a
I
mo-
mean, to bump things up, I just wanted to.
No, that's great information. So that he's in the system because that lets me know not to do the bond forfeiture. So, all right, Mr. Shepherd, do you have a motion?
It was for a bench warrant with no bond forfeiture.
All right, so this, the warrant is granted, no bond forfeiture. And then we'll see him when he gets back. And obviously, if he wants to pick you up and do a plea in absentia, we're happy to do that.
I was just about to say, that sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, so-
I saw that one.
Yeah, so, all right, Caslin, looks like Cadariel, Caslin? How do you say your first name? Cadariel, all right, thank you. All right, Shalexia Caslin? All right, are you going to want to speak with the Public Defender's Office? No? Are you waiving the right to apply with the Public Defender's Office? Yes. All right, then you may step out into the hallway, have a seat on the bench out there. Do not leave until the bailiffs come give you your next set of instructions. Thank you. All right, Tanya Castle. All right, thank you so much. All right, Jaden Cato.
That's a waiver.
The waiver.
Waiver, excellent. Waiver or jury trial. Got it. Jessica Cato. All right, good morning. What would you like to do with your case?
Here.
She's yours, okay. All right, if you will please step out into the hallway and have a seat out on the benches. Don't go anywhere until the bailiffs come see you. All right, Juan Chaz Gonzalez. I show is absent.
Jose Gonzalez.
This one is Juan Chaz Gonzalez. What's your both last names? What are they?
Gonzalez Cabañas.
Cabañas.
Jose Gonzalez Cabañas.
You what?
Page 17.
Page 17. Let's go ahead and address that. Do you need an? Would you prefer an interpreter?
Please.
Yes. All right. All right. So if you will step out into the hallway and just sit down. All right. Page 17. There he is, Jose Gonzalez Cabanas. If you'll just sit in the hallway, we'll send an interpreter out. Interpreter reset out. And just to say it out loud, on the interpreter, while I've got everybody present, I will not be here for the interpreter calendar in November. I'll be trying a DUI in Fayette County State Court. Judge Esri will be here, and I've already talked to Ada. She's going to come down instead of doing the virtual option. So I think I've got it all lined up. And I'll be trying a DUI with Mike Hawkins and Joe. So two folks who never consented to anything in their lives. So, all right. All right, so we're back to Juan Chaz Gonzalez, who is not present.
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Ricky Chambers Jr. No.
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Michael Todd Chambers.
Here.
All right, what would you like to do with your case, Mr. Chambers?
I'm trying to resolve it today.
Okay, I'm going to put you down for a conference then. Thank you. Michael Chambly? Chambly?
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Chambliss, Al Chambliss? No?
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Cassandra Champion? Good morning.
She's ours.
She's y'all's? Okay, great. Ms. Chambliss, Ms. Champion, excuse me. Ms. Champion, if you will please step out into the hallway and have a seat on the bench out there and wait for the bailiffs. The bailiffs will come talk to you in a minute. All right, that's a jury trial. All right, Dominique Chaplin? Good morning. What would you like to do? All right, thank you so much. Jimmy Chapman? Thank you. And then Tony Chappell or Chappell? Not present.
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Dario Charles? Not present.
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Richard Chavez?
Conference.
Conference, thank you. All right, Joseph Simaglia, looks like two cases not present.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant on both cases.
Granted. All right, that's page 10. Jose Cesarno Tovar, shows not present.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Maya Clark, shows here. There you are. What would you like to do? Conference. Thank you. Saeed Clark. All right. Are you going to want to talk to the public defender's office? Okay. Then actually, you just sit tight. Ms. Porter will talk to you here in just a little bit, and then she'll give you your next set of instructions. All right. Joseph Clayton. That shows absent.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. As well. Same thing with Brian Clemens. No response.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. And Courtney Clemens.
I think that one's been dead adopted.
Brian Clemens?
Courtney Clemens.
Courtney Clemens.
The adopted May
It was.
19th,
Okay, great.
2025.
Yeah, with like 4 other cases.
Yes.
Okay, this all makes sense. All right, so this is already done, and I'm not worried about it at all. Okay. Got it. Got it. All right, Walter Clemens, absent.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Angelo Clerk. Here. Conference. Thank you, sir. Vanessa Clevenger. Conference. Thank you so much. And I appreciate y'all working around that column. I don't know who thought putting a column in the middle of the courtroom is a good idea, but it wasn't. Paul Klein. No response.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Andrea Cobb.
Conflict.
Thank you, ma'am. Cameron Cobb. Attorney. All right. So you're going to talk to Ms. Porter. Just sit tight until she calls your name, okay? Paul Coddington. No response.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Chloe Kotzer. No response.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted.
That's a,
Whew.
yeah, that's that not live, Judge.
That's granted. This is do not reset. I think it would qualify automatically as do not reset, but I'm not entirely certain. But it's granted anyway. Annie Coggins. No response.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Rodney Cohen. Waiver. All right, waiver of jury trial. Chandler Coker.
Jury trial?
Are you going to want to talk to the public defender's office?
No, sir.
Yes?
No, sir.
No, sir. Are
I
you
believe
wait?
he's gonna be hiring, Mr. Singleton.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're waiving the public defender's office? All right. If you will please step out into the hallway, have a seat on the benches. Do not leave until the bailiffs give you your next set of instructions. Gary Coker. No response.
We'll ask for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant on that.
Granted.
And he's already got bench warrants on 3 other cases.
Oh, wow. Okay. Then these are do not reset. All right. Angelo Cole, that's also Jukes. No response.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Christy Coleman? No?
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted. Frederick Coleman with Stroman?
That's ours.
That's y'all's?
Jukes.
Okay.
As for bond forfeiture and a bench warrant.
Granted.
That's the same, oh no, that's crossing the guard line. It's a family violence, so it won't.
Yeah, that will trigger. Lavian Coleman? Bench trial. Thanks for wearing a suit to court today. I appreciate that very much. Do you have your license back by any chance? No? Okay. All right, then.
Get it back?
Okay. All right, well, we'll see you on your bench trial. So this one could be diverted to a ticket calendar. All right. Do you want to talk to the public defender's office? All right. Public defender's office waived. All right. Then if you would please step out into the hallway, have a seat out there, and wait for the bailiffs. Is it? Yeah, that's all right. All right. Wayne Coleman, no response.
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. Zachariah Coleman, no response.
It's a waiver.
Oh, it's a waiver? Who is it?
Van Mater.
Okay, Van Mater. Waiver, jury trial. Got it. Rashawn Coley. Attorney. All right, thank you so much. All right, don't go anywhere. Ashley Collier. Conference, thank you so much. Reginald Collier. No response.
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted.
Did you get arrested?
That name is familiar. Reginald Collier? Isn't Reginald Collier, is he? Yeah, I don't know.
But he has a second case, Judge. It's
Okay.
25 FAH 1778. I think we just recently got it. So we, at the time we checked this, we may not have filed the accusation, but we probably filed it by now.
Well, if there's two cases, I'm gonna just go ahead and mark it as a do not reset.
Yeah,
So,
that's-
I mean, the jail would have caught it anyway, so that would have been caught at the time. But, all right, we'll go from there. Joshua Crow, No. he's yours? No, there's no response.
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
All right, thanks for letting me know he's yours. All right, Lewis, Ferlind? Ferlind? How do you say your last name?
Lewis,
Your last name is Lewis?
first name Allen,
Ooh, let's do it. Let's just do this slowly because I need it at a fifth grade level. Give me your first name, your middle name, and your last name.
Allen Lewis, middle initial F, Ferland,
Last name Lewis.
conference.
So Allen, Ferland, Lewis.
Correct.
All right, thank you. Conference. We'll get that fixed in our system. I'm sorry about that. All right, everybody's got that fixed. Allen's first name, Ferland's middle, Lewis last name. All right, Jose Gonzalez Cabanas.
That was.
Oh, that's the gentleman we moved. Thanks. All right, reset. And then Chanel Hardiman.
Here, conference.
Conference. Thank you so much. Stephen Hill. Conference. Thank you. Corey Jones. All right, what would you like to do with your case? All right, thank you so much.
Question,
Yes.
is there any way that I can kind of speed up the process? I also came down with pneumonia after the trial.
Well, let's just reset you then. That's easy enough. Yeah, let's just reset you. So, so let's just push them over to a ticket counter. All right, if you'll step out into the hallway, and we'll have you sign a reset and get you right out of here. So, I trust you. You've made the statement, and I've got options, and we're good to go. So just have a seat in the hallway. The bailiffs will get you out of here very shortly, and that will speed up the process for you and keep you within my procedures. All right, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Dennis Chrismanis, that's y'all's. No response.
That's for bond forfeiture and bench warrant.
Granted. All right, Lane is in jail. Lolita Lewis.
Conference.
All right, thank you so much. All right, I show Tavares Lewis as Brad Moody. I assume there's a waiver. Okay, waiver of jury trial. Good to go. All right, Bequavius Morgan. Conference. Thank you, sir. All right, Doc, this one's yours. William Parker.
Judge, I have a written, last week I submitted for e-filing, I brought it as well, a written waiver of arraignment on that. This is a new charge which forms the basis for a state's motion to revoke bond, which I'm also handling, but which Mr. Parker failed to appear at a little while back. I'm working on that. Mr. Shepherd and I have been in touch. I know he might be a bit peeved. I understand.
It's always awkward when your client's not here.
Well,
So-
and the long and short of it is, for today's purposes, I've got this waiver, which I can submit, and then I'm trying to get him turned in and resolve the
Okay.
whole case and potentially even this one, globally.
Well, you do have the right to file a waiver on this one. There's no warrant issued.
There's a second case.
It's already been filed, the waiver's already.
Yeah, so we're good on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 25 SR 1121 is the second case.
25 SR 1121.
And that's for a violation of the bond conditions on the case that's on the calendar.
Okay.
Like Mr. Upshaw did say, he failed to appear at his bond revocation hearing and has had a warrant now for
Well,
several months.
I've got a solution. I just, here's my solution. I'm gonna put this down for a bond review. I mean,
We've
this,
already filed the bond revocation.
but have we scheduled it?
Oh,
Because we have Doc here to sign for it.
well, he no-showed for the bond hearing already.
But have we done a bond hearing on, oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now I'm with
Bond
you.
revocation shortly before I was hired.
Right.
Which Mr. Parker maintains there was an issue with notice on, but setting that issue.
Yeah.
aside, Yeah.
That's okay. So that one would have been the one I would schedule the bond review on. Okay, well then I'm just gonna set this one down for a status conference. And, if he doesn't show up for that one, then I'll issue a warrant on this one as well, but but I want to give you time. So would November be enough for y'all to?
Well, I mean, the guy's been on the run for months, knowing he has this warrant. He needs to turn himself in.
I'm trying to get this one either resolved or a warrant on it so that I can close both. I'm trying to put this one down for some sort, because he's got a waiver in, but we've got another one there. And so I want to go ahead and get this one on a calendar where sorry, Doc, but he can't waive it. And so that way I've got
Yeah,
this one closed. Does that make sense? And is that because again, I'm trying to give you enough time to get him, and I'm trying to give you enough time to, trying to pull it close enough to where you can get the resolution you're hunting. And I'm trying to give you just enough time to get him organized, to get him here.
Yes, Judge, and in the meantime as well, because I discussed with Mr. Shepherd, I want to get this bench warrant situated from the old case, and so probably what the form that would take is we have him turn himself into the jail
That would be better.
to try to time a jail calendar.
Yeah.
Um,
That's fine. Have him turn himself in on the weekend and, or Friday, and let Patrick know.
yes,
But either way, I'm gonna set this one down for a status
yes,
on a Thursday, just in the next couple of weeks, whatever you choose, Carly.
The 0927.
Yes, and, because I want him to have a court date he can't wait. So if he doesn't show for that status hearing, then I'm gonna issue a warrant for him.
sure, I've got it.
So he either has
Got
to
the-
show,
The battery case.
does that make sense?
Bond
Okay.
condition, yes.
Sorry, Doc, I'm back into a corner there.
No,
So-
it's okay, it's one of those things.
And again, Carly's gonna pick a date for, and you can put on there the trial dates as well, but, because you did the waiver and you got Doc here?
Technically, the waiver's already in, it's set for March,
That sounds great.
but
But
the
we're-
check date you want to do it on Thursday.
And sooner rather than later. All right, so status hearing. And you tell him, Doc, that Judge Thacker was real clear that if he doesn't show up for that hearing, I'm issuing a warrant for this one as well.
Yes, Judge.
Doc, it's always good to see you.
Likewise, Judge,
So-
nice to see you.
And I hope that other guy hires you, because that would be a very easy plea in absentia. So you tell that other guy he needs to hire you.
Yes, Judge, thanks. Appreciate the business.
All right, yeah. Not so far removed from that. All right, all right, anything else on William Parker?
No, that's fine.
Okay, all right, there it is. So, all right, back to you, Ms. Porter. LaJoya Patrick is here. All right, and your attorney, you already have an attorney with Mr. Charles. And so what I'm going to do is have you step out into the hallway. We're going to have you sign a reset. And then when Mr. Charles gets back, you can set up an appointment to go speak with him and get ready. Okay? So if you'll have a seat out in the hallway. All right, Brianna Patterson. Conference, thank you so much. Andreek Phillips. Thank you. Did I say your first name right? How do you say it? Adrenique. Adrenique. Names are important. So. All right, John Sanders. Thank you. Seth Shelton.
Here you are.
All right.
Attorney, public defender.
All right. Do you have your license back?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you so much. You can talk to Ms. Porter in just a bit.
Thank you.
Can you get your license back?
Possibly.
That would be a great idea.
Yeah, very good idea. All right. Thank you.
That's what I was gonna actually ask about.
Yeah, you talk to them. I can see where this is going. It's heading in the right direction.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Eureka Slaughter. That's, all right, Ms. Slaughter, So Ms. Porter, so again, Mr. Charles is not here today. I think this is the first court date he's missed in his 50 years as an attorney. So if you'll please just step out in the hallway, and the bailiffs will come talk to you out there in just a minute. All right, Samantha Smith. All right, I know I said your name wrong. I'm so sorry. How do you say your first name? Samithia? All right, and what would you like to do with your case?
I got a question, man. Can I do a conference, but for the accountability court?
Yeah.
I know it's in mental, do they do help too, so I can get dismissed?
Why don't you just talk with Miss Karen? She's nodding at me over there, and if it doesn't work out, she'll get you redirected to the right place. All right,
He's
thank
got
you.
a second case, Judge.
I'm ready.
24 SR 1214. That's a suspended license and another obstruction.
Okay. All right, perfect. All right. All right, Austin Stamey.
Here.
All right, what would you like to? Conference, thank you. All right, Starks is in jail, has the second case, 25 SR 0852. Cristobal Tofi?
Yeah,
How do you say your last name?
Tofik,
Tofik. How do you spell it?
TOWFIGH.
Tofik. Got it. What do you want to do with your case?
I might get a public defender.
All right, thank you very much. Grab a seat. Ms. Porter will call you in just a bit.
Go out my way.
No, I'm so sorry. If you're going to need, yeah, you need to stay here. And Ms. Porter will call you in a little bit. All right, Alexis Waters. Thank you. Fabian White. No response.
As for bond forfeiture and bench warrant,
Granted. Brian Williams. All right. Do you have your license back? If you have your license back, you don't have to, but you may want to talk to them. You're usually able to resolve it if you have your license back. But if you don't want to talk to them, it's no big deal. Okay. All right, conferences. Latanya Williams.
Here, bench round.
All right. Are you going to want to speak with the public defender's office? Okay. If you'll just sit tight, Ms. Porter will call your name in just a bit, and she'll give you your next set of instructions. All right. Let's go out into the gallery. Is there anyone out there whose name was not called? All right. That's a great start to a Monday. All right. Mr. Shepard, do you want to make any announcements?
This section's gonna do it.
Okay.
Step out real quick.
All right. Ms. Sexton, floor is yours.
Okay. So I'm with the solicitor's office. Anybody who said conference, what we're gonna do is, there's a whole bunch of you, but we're really good at what we do and we're really fast at what we do. So, Ms. Shepherd is gonna call your names and you'll sit outside and you'll wait, and Mr. Shepherd and I will go through all of the people with the conferences and we'll get you all out today.
All right. You want to make any announcements, Ms. Porter?
No, sir.
All right. So this one's a warrant. Yeah. And then, warrant, also warrant. Neither of them are here. Okay. All right. Ms. Buford, we have your number, and the solicitor's office is going to call you in just a bit to have your conference with you. So you may remove yourself from the system and wait for your phone to ring. Once you're finished with the conference, they will give you your next set of instructions. All right. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Ms. Porter, you want to make any announcements or anything?
No, sir.
All right. All right. So everyone still in the courtroom should be somebody that either wants a conference or needs to speak with Ms. Porter. Actually, you were not able to get your attorney. All right. I'm going to go ahead and plead you not guilty then. So you can actually come out and across. And then I'm just going to have you take a copy of that to your attorney. Oh, we need to have a much different conversation then. That's not your fault. So just stick around a minute. Let's talk and get a plan. Mr. Shepard, I didn't realize that with Mr. Isadora Isidore, this is the second time he's come and his attorney has not been here. I'm going to step off the bench and call Mr. Collins' office myself. I don't know him. And let's see, where's his office out of? Roswell, okay. All right, I'll go call his office, see if I can get him. And then we'll sort that out for you as soon as we get back. All right, then, y'all got everything ready? All right, my last announcement before I step off the bench is that it's 10:10. I told you, don't worry about it. We're actually, yes, ma'am.
I need some clarification on mine.
What was your name?
Jaden Pato, C-A-T-O.
All right, Ms. Cato, I show that you. Where's your name? I clearly am not.
Is it Jaden Cato?
Yes, one of them, Jaden.
I have Jaden Cato, who Tyler Moffett filed a waiver in a jury trial. And then I had Jessica Cato, who was supposed to step outside. Which one are you?
I'm Jaden.
All right, well, let's just have her sign a reset then for whatever dates are already set in the system. All right, you're good to go. If you'll step out into the hallway, have a seat on the, have a seat out there. What's your name, sir? Saeed doesn't help me. What's your last name? What? Stand up, please, and speak louder. Clark, okay. I cheat. I have a microphone, but I need you to pretend like you have a microphone and yell really loud.
If I decide not to go with y'all public defender office, do I need a copy?
Yeah, so you'll speak with Miss Porter. If you qualify, great. If you don't, great. Even if you hire them, you can still go and hire your own attorney.
You know what I'm saying? Do I need a copy of paperwork? More than likely, I'm not gonna go with it, but.
Okay, well then, are you waiving the right to apply with the public defender's office? Okay, then we're wasting our time and you need to sit down. Sit down. The bailiffs will explain. You have a multi-layered question and I need to move on to the next topic. Miss Margaret is standing there trying to answer your question. Okay. Talk to the public defender's office or don't. I have no concern about which way you choose. Just be decisive. All right, here's the deal. I usually step off the bench right now to give everybody a chance to get reset, let all the conferences get started. Something weird happens every single day at this moment, which is that one of you on a statistical level volunteers to go to jail. Let me say that one more time. On a statistical level, every day when I take this break and I come back, one of you has volunteered to go to jail. What does that look like? Sir, please stop talking while I'm making announcements. All right. What that looks like is that one of you disappears. You go home. I don't know if you need a haircut or an oil change or whatever is desperately pressing in your life, but when we can't find you, I have to issue a warrant for you. If you can't be trusted to stay in court, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to mark it as no bond. I don't care what the charges are, and I'll come see you in a few weeks out of the jail. Do not volunteer for that terrible, terrible job. Just stay here until you're absolutely certain you're free to go, and then leave, but not before then. Again, don't volunteer to go to jail. I'm trying desperately to stop that habit that keeps building. With that said, I'm going to step off the bench until 11 or until they come get me because there is something for me to do. So I'll be back on the bench at 11 or before if they come get me. Stay in your seats. If you need to use the restroom, it's down the hallway on the right. We're all human. Most of us had coffee. But other than that, you need to be in your seats in this courtroom because this is where everything comes from. The solicitor's office is calling this way. Ms. Porter's calling this way, and the bailiffs are calling this way. And if you're not in this center spot, you are not where you're supposed to be. With that said, the bailiffs have the floor. Ms. Margaret, you can continue answering his questions now. Ms. Nelson, you may call your first round.
All right, if I call your name, if you'll please go through these double doors, and I'll meet you in the hallway, and if it's any of y'all, y'all can go through this door.
First thing I need is just put a couple of things on the record. The first one would be, Mr. I think Isidore. Thanks, Piper. Okay, Barrett Isidore. All right, 24 SR9, Jose Barrett Isidore, he is not here. I have released him. We've discovered this morning that his attorney, Sean Collins, who was not present at the last hearing, and then was ordered to either withdraw or appear today, the attorney did not withdraw, did not appear today, and we've discovered now that the attorney, Sean Collins, has been suspended from the practice of law. We don't know him. He's up in Roswell. So what I've done is, as a stopgap measure, I appointed the public defender's office to represent Mr. Barry Isidore and spoke with him off record. And that'll give him representation between here and there while we figure all of this out. So I've already signed the order. He's already spoken with Ms. Porter, and his case is in hand. I will deal with Mr. Collins at the next calendar. So that's been, appointed. And then jury trial. All right, we'll deal with that. The other issue to deal with is, Carly, I need a warrant on, Mr. Chris Manis, come over here to the podium. All right, I'm gonna place you under oath. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, state your full name.
Dennis Dwayne Christmanis.
All right, Mr. Chris Manis, you're here on 23 SR 1152 for criminal interference with government property and obstruction. And if I am not mistaken, I believe this is your second warrant on this case. Let me see if that's correct.
Yes, sir. I had a bench warrant last time I got resolved, and then this one this morning.
Now you got a second one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
I
Mr.
did 9 months on this charge already in the county jail.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's just go ahead and say what it is, which is that Mr. Chris Manis, I gave you a no questions asked lift at the first warrant.
Yes, sir.
You rewarded my kindness by getting a second warrant.
No, sir. I really I don't have a license, and I live in Thompson. I got all the way to Riverdale this morning to work, and it just crossed, skipped my mind. And then I came right down here. So I called the court clerk this morning at like 9:30. Told her I was on my way and tried to contact my lawyer. 1,000 apologies for not being here this morning, but definitely didn't take it for weakness. Kindness for weakness, sir.
Okay. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Those your initials?
Yes, sir.
Is that your contact information?
Yes, sir.
Is that your name?
Yes, sir.
You were supposed to be here on October 6th at 9 a.m., correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You were properly noticed. I have zero sympathy. You've had since the date of this document, which was July 11th, 2025, to plan on being here on time. You decided you didn't care enough to pay attention, so I don't care enough to lift the warrant. You can take him into custody. We'll put him on a jail calendar. He's all yours. I'm signing the warrant now, Phillips. All right, so Chastity, he'll be yours for Wednesday. Okay. All right. Um, all right, so we'll deal with that on Wednesday. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, everybody. We're gonna start working our way through the pleas that are ready. Here's how this will work. I'm gonna call the first person up to the podium here, and then I'm gonna call the second person up to the table to sit there, and then we'll just kind of rotate folks through, and this seems to work pretty well. So may I please have Melissa Bates come on up to the podium, and may I please have Carr come on up to the table and have a seat. All right. You are Melissa Bates?
Yes, sir, I am.
Ms. Bates, will you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down. State your full name for me.
Melissa K. Bates.
Ms. Bates, you have 2 cases on the calendar, and according to my calendar, you were on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, your cases are 23 SR 162 and 23 SR 1782. You were on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you understand those rights?
I did.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
You have passed up to me the self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir, I do.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes,
Is that your signature?
it is.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
I did.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about anything, anywhere on this document?
No, sir.
Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir, I did.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do? Oh, thank you, Margaret. I was trying to
Sorry.
pretend like I wasn't noticing you.
I'm
There's
sorry.
a trash can behind you there to your... All right, Ms. Bates, do you understand you have the right to a jury trial on both of your cases?
I do.
And that by entering these pleas, there will be no trials, and both of these cases will be closed?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Did you commit the offense of shoplifting at Dollar General back on 10/1/21 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
And that was by taking merchandise that was the property of Dollar General, concealing it, and depriving Dollar General of ownership of that merchandise. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, then moving on to, so that was 23 SR 162. Moving on to 23 SR 1782. Have you used a NOLO on anything in the last 5 years?
No, sir.
Are you asking me to use a NOLO on count 1, the no insurance charge from 12/12/22 here in Spalding County,
Yes, sir.
as well as count 2, the failure to maintain lane?
Yes, sir.
All right, I find that with your admission of guilt and your NOLO requests across both of your cases, there's enough for me to take your plea. I'm gonna find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights in entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation, and I will follow it. Any questions about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, Ms. Bates, the sentence of the court is as follows. Starting with 23 SR 0162, count 1 shoplifting, guilty, 12 months probation, $735 is your fine.
Yes, sir.
On both cases, you may work your fines off with community service work. You'll need to follow all of the general conditions of probations 1 through 14 at the table on the front of the, on the front of the sentencing sheet. This case may close the moment you've satisfied your obligations and 3 months have passed, no violations have occurred.
Yes, sir.
20 hours of community service work at no less than 6 hours per week, and you're to have no contact whatsoever with Dollar General.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any previous shoplifting charges?
I do. Yes, sir.
Okay. How many do you have previously?
I think 2. I think 2. Yes, sir.
So this is 3?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you understand that regardless of the value of the next shoplifting charge, it's a felony?
Okay.
No negotiations. Doesn't matter if it's a pack of gum or a car.
Okay.
It's a felony.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I need to make certain very clear that if they move back on this one and they pull this transcript, that you are very clearly saying you understand that if you get another shoplifting charge for the rest of your life,
Okay.
the next one's a felony.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay. All right, then we're good on that one. Moving on to 23 SR 1782. No insurance. So I tell everybody you get one NOLA every 5 years. I don't go through it in the initial statement, but there's technically 5 different NOLAs. And you're asking me for 2 of those 5, and so I can grant this.
Okay.
And so I'm just saying that's how I'm giving you 2 different NOLAs. So as to count 1, the no insurance, the NOLA is granted, 12 months probation, $449.50 is your fine. Count 2, failure to maintain lane, the NOLA is granted, it's 12 months probation, $156.50 is your fine. Counts 3 and 4 are dismissed. This is same general conditions, 1 through 14 must be followed. 23 SR 162 is this is consecutive to that case. This was originally written as pay only probation. I've made a minor correction to that of what I'm requiring, which is that I moved it to terminate upon completion.
Okay.
Which means it can still be closed because I carried the no contact with Dollar General over to this case.
Okay.
And so because I added a condition, I moved it from pay only to terminate upon completion. You don't have to accept that. You can reject that, and we can move it towards a trial calendar. You can ask me any questions you want.
That just means that both cases will be dismissed at the same time if I pay it all off?
No, I mean, from your perspective, it's not going to make any difference unless you go to Dollar General.
Okay.
The only way this goes south for you is if you go to Dollar
Okay.
General.
Yes, sir.
Under this specific set of facts.
Yes, sir.
There's other facts where it goes sideways, but
Is that for just the term of probation or is that for
yes.
Okay.
Now, Dollar General can choose to ban you for life, but
Yes.
that's their business, not
Okay.
mine.
Yes, sir.
All right. Any other questions for me?
No, sir.
Are these changes I've made acceptable to you?
Yes, sir.
Again, if you do it right, you'll never notice. If you do it wrong, it gives me an extra set of teeth to hold on to.
Okay. Yes,
All
sir.
right. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 12 months from today on the shoplifting and 6 months on your driving case if you wish to use your habeas rights.
Yes, sir.
Anything else for you, part
No,
ways?
sir. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Carr, if you'll step up. And may I please have Ashley Carpenter come on up to the table. All right. Please raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Take your hand down and state your full name for me.
Small car.
All right. And Mr. Carr, you are here. There we are, top of page 5. You are here on 23 SR 1924. And you were on time for court today. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
All right. Now, you are here on 23 SR 1924. I'm holding up this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
I do.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1,
Yes, sir.
page 2,
Yes, sir.
and is that your signature?
It is.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
I did.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you see on here, as well as hear me say, that you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
I do.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, because this is a false name and false name part, what we're going to do is we're going to do your plea a little bit differently. I'm going to have you state your first name and spell it, middle name, spell it, last name and spell it. Go ahead and do that for me, please.
First name SEMAJ. Middle name Jawan JAWAN. Last name Carr CARR.
All right. What's your true and correct birth date?
12/09/94.
All right. On February 28th, 2023 in Spalding County, did you give a name other than the name you just gave me to law enforcement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then did you also operate your motor vehicle and fail to properly maintain your lane of traffic?
Yes, sir.
All right. I find with your admission of guilt on both counts 1 and 2 that there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. Do you have any questions for me that I can answer about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, Mr. Carr, the sentence of the court is as follows. On 23 SR 1924, count 1, false name, guilty, 12 months, $590 is your fine. Count 2, failure to maintain lane, guilty, 12 months, $158 is your fine. You may work your fines off with community service work. You will follow the general conditions of probation 1 through 14 on the front of this final disposition. You will need to show a valid license. Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you'll need to show a valid driver's license to sentence enforcement. That's for the ID purposes.
Okay.
Your case will close once 3 months have passed, no violations have occurred, and all conditions have been met. You will need to complete 20 hours of community service work and no less than 6 hours per week. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 12 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Can I answer any questions for you about anything before you and I part ways?
No, sir.
All right, Miss Margaret's going to walk out those double doors over there. Have you meet with sentence enforcement. Good luck to you. All right. Carpenter, come on up, and may I please have Michael Chambers come on up to the table. All right, you are Ashley Carpenter?
Yes, sir.
All right, please raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, if you'll lean into that mic and just very confidently and loudly state your full name for me. We're trying to fix it for you there. It was a little low.
Ashley Nicole Carpenter.
All right, Ms. Carpenter, you're here on 25 SR 0115, and according to my calendar, you are on time for court today. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights?
No, sir.
There it is. Ms. Carpenter, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1,
Yes, sir.
page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Carpenter, you did you see on here, as well as hear me say, that you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have the right to a jury trial,
Yes, sir.
and that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Carpenter, you are charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct, and that on 12/27/24 here in Spalding County, you acted in a disorderly manner in the presence of Octavius White in a manner that threatened the immediate breach of the peace. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I find with your admission of guilt as to the disorderly conduct charge that there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights in entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. Any questions about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
Okay. The sentence of the court then is as follows. On 25 SR 0115, count 1, disorderly conduct. It's guilty, 12 months probation, $590 is your fine. You may work your fine off with community service work. All other charges are dismissed. That's a total of 12 months probation, no jail time. You may work your fine off with community service work. And you must follow the mandatory special conditions in A through I on the front of the page. Your case may close once 6 months have passed, no violations have occurred, and all conditions have been met. 20 hours community service work at 6 hours per week or more, and no violent contact with Octavius White. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 12 months from today if you want to use your habeas rights. What questions can I answer for you?
Can I pay my fines off today?
I believe so. I don't want to get ahead of sentence enforcement since you're not in their system yet. They may need you to wait to your first report date, but ask them that when you get back there.
And one more question.
Yeah.
I saw on the board, the community service was $10 per.
That's
I can
correct.
pay that off too?
So you can work off the community there's community service work on there, right? I think I did 20 hours community service work. I did, okay. Yeah, so you can, you can't pay the community service work off, but there are many ways to satisfy those obligations. And there are a lot of courts that do accept that, we do not.
Okay.
But there's there's donations to the Promise Place, there's a lot of options to resolve that.
Okay.
So, all right, if you'll go, Ms. Margaret, and if you'll ask them those questions, they'll be happy to answer them.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that was Carpenter, Michael Chambers, and may I please have Tanya Castle come on up to the table? All right. Mr. Chambers, do you promise to tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Chambers, you're here on 25 SR 0113, and you are Michael Chambers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chambers, did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
Mr. Chambers, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yeah.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions that I can answer for you about anything anywhere on this document?
No, sir.
Mr. Chambers, did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial and this case will be closed? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chambers, you are charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct and that you did act in a disorderly manner in the presence of Marty Keys back on December 24th of 2024 in a manner that threatened the immediate breach of the peace. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
I find with your admission of guilt, there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation and I will follow it. Do you have any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right, the sentence to the court then is as follows. On 25 SR 0113 from 12/24/24, count 1 disorderly conduct, guilty, 12 months, 735 is your fine. You may work your fine off with community service work, follow all the general conditions of probation, 1 through 14 on the front of your final disposition. Your case may terminate the moment 3 months have passed, no violations have occurred, and all conditions have been met, and no violent contact with Marty Keys. Is it Keys?
Keys.
Yes, that's fine. I'm just looking at handwriting. So, all right, you have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 12 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Do you have any questions for me, sir, about anything before we part ways?
No, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Clint's going to walk you out those double doors and have you meet with sentence enforcement.
All right,
Ms. Margaret's
thank you.
going to walk you out. All right, you can come on up, ma'am. And may I please have Richard Chavez come on up to the table. If you'll state your full name for me, please.
Tanya Castle.
All right, Ms. Castle, will you please raise your right hand? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, take your hand down. State your, I'm sorry, you already stated your full name. Ms. Castle, you are on time for court today, is that correct?
Of course.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand them?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights I read out?
No, sir.
You have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes.
And is that your signature?
Yes.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Castle, did you see on here as well as hear me say that you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Castle, you are charged with theft by shoplifting. And that did you back on 120, so January 20th of 2023 here in Spalding County, take merchandise, the property of Walmart, to your own use without paying for it and by depriving Walmart of ownership of that merchandise. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I find with your admission of guilt as to the shoplifting charge that there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation and I will follow it as negotiated.
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me about anything?
No, sir.
Do you have any previous shoplifting convictions?
One.
One. Okay, so you understand probably heard me say earlier.
Yes, I did.
That the fourth one is a felony no matter what. So you're halfway there. Let's stay halfway there. Okay.
Will do.
All right. So, all right, perfect. Then we're good to go. On 23 SR 1830, count one, theft by shoplifting. I'm gonna find you guilty. It's 12 months probation. 590 is your fine. You may work your fine off with community service work. You'll follow the mandatory special condition probations A through I on the front of your final disposition. Your case may close once 3 months have passed, no violations have occurred, and all conditions have been met, which include 20 hours of community service work at no less than 6 hours per week, and of course, no contact with Walmart. You have 30 days from today. If you wish to appeal this decision, you have 12 months from today if you want to use those habeas rights I talked about earlier. Can I answer any questions for you before you and I part ways?
No, sir.
All right. Man, I got it all messed up. Let me fix it. That's why it's Monday. I got all your paperwork messed up, but it's fixed now. Thank you so much. If you'll head back out those double doors with Clint or Margaret. All right, Chavez, come on up. And may I please have Maya Clark come on up to the table.
All right, if I call your name, if you'll please go through these double doors. I need Brianna Patterson, Adrian Phillips, John Sanders, Austin Stamey, Alexis Waters, and Brian Williams. And that should be it.
Is there anyone else who is still out here who is waiting for their conference? All right, we have a hand up in the back. What's your name, ma'am? Okay. And you're waiting for your conference? All right, let's look that up real quick. All right, she met with Karen. Did you meet with Karen for their accountability? What'd she say?
She just said I had to do the application and turn it in.
Okay.
She did like she told the other guy, come through y'all and then they
Okay.
got sent to her.
This is Miss Smith.
Yeah, you can come through these double doors too.
Cynthia.
Okay.
He's just like the other guy. She talks to him, tell him to go through y'all.
Okay.
And then they send him to reset and we send him down to Jukes.
Okay, all right, sounds
That'll work.
good. I'll tell Patrick. Thank you.
Okay. All right, we've long since learned not to slow Miss Middleton down, because that slows down everything. All right, you ready, Mr. Chavez?
Yes.
All right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, take your hand down, state your full name for me.
Richard Claudio Chavez.
Mr. Chavez, you're here on 24 SR 0843, and according to my calendar, you are on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No.
I'm holding up this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are those your initials next to each of
Yes.
the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes.
And is that your signature?
Yes. My signature.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes.
Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Chavez, you are charged with 1 count of suspended license. Have you used a NOLO on a suspended license anywhere in the last 5 years?
No.
I know you can't get your license back, and you don't have to use it, but if you wanted to use your NOLO on this suspended license, it would not make the suspension any greater.
No, I understand.
So, but you can do whatever you want. So do you want to do a guilty plea on this or a NOLO?
NOLO.
All right, we'll use a NOLO then. All right, that'll work. All right, then, you're 21 years of age or older.
Yes.
And are you asking me to accept this NOLO on this suspended license charge from 12/7/23 here in Spalding County?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And my understanding is you're not able to get a license back. Is that correct?
Yes, I,
That's all right. We don't need to go. I just needed that to be on the record as to why I'm waiving that
Yeah.
requirement. And that's according to the plea negotiations.
yeah.
All right. I'm going to find that your request for a NOLO is proper, and I'm going to grant it. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation, and I'll follow it. Do you have any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No.
All right, the sentence of the court, Mr. Chavez, is as follows. On 24 SR 0843 from 12/7/23, count 1, suspended license. The NOLO is granted. It's 12 months probation. $750 is your fine. All other charges in this case are dismissed. You're to follow all mandatory special probation conditions A through I. There's a clerical error on here. I'm just fixing it. It will not change your world as far as what
Okay.
you think
No.
this case
Yeah.
will do. This sentence will close the moment you've satisfied your obligations to the court, and I'm waiving the license reinstatement requirement. Can you get a Georgia ID?
I have a Georgia ID.
All right, and I'm just going to put show Georgia ID card. Perfect. So hold that in your hand and let the Sentence Enforcement Office make a copy
Okay.
of that when you get
Yeah.
back, and that'll satisfy that obligation. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Anything else?
No.
All
I'm
right, you
good.
keep that card out and let them make a copy of it. You can come on up, ma'am. And Vanessa Clevenger, please come on up. All right, ma'am, if you'll please state your full name, first, middle, last, nice and loud.
Maya Annette Clark.
All right, Ms. Clark, you're here on 23 SR 1895. Raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
You can take your hand down. Please state your, I'm sorry, you already did that. All right, Ms. Clark, you were here on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom? And did you see the PowerPoint up on the wall?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights?
No.
All right. There was a pause there and a looking up. So I'm just going to trust if you have them that you feel comfortable asking them.
I mean, I have a question, but I don't know if it's about that. It's about.
Go ahead and ask it, and I'll either answer it or I'll move it to the right moment.
So when I was initially in the paper, it said that there was a section about benefits of an attorney and then basically waiving it. So if I put in this plea today, there's no need for me to get an attorney, and getting an attorney won't do anything.
That's exactly right if you enter the plea today. But if you ask me to not take this plea today and to move you to the next calendar, then you can go immediately to the public defender's office and apply or hire your own attorney. And so I'm just saying, as of 11:56 this morning, your options are still on the table. But in just a few quick minutes, we're going to close those options and they'll be gone. So I want you to just know that so that you know what you want to do and make an informed decision. Do you want to go forward with the plea or do you want me to reset it?
I'm just not sure, only because one of the charges I wasn't able to get a NOLO on because I already had one within the last 5 years. So, and I was just more concerned about points on my license. So I don't really know what way I should go.
And this will definitely put points on your license. So if you are unsure, if you're unsure, my job at that moment is to make the decision for you. And my decision will be to move you to the December, whatever, I would move you to whatever ticket calendar. She's nodding at me. So I would move you to the December trial calendar and I would send you today to the public defender's office to fill out an application to see about having them represent you at that calendar. And then we can circle back on this. So if you want to go forward, we can go forward though.
So if I do go to court in December, there's no more putting in a plea.
I don't think the solicitor's office would jump up and down about that. I think because we'll have a calendar call date, and that's usually where they put these. They'll probably take this back, put it into their file, and then just pull this back out when you get there. But I'm guessing. You and I both know I'm not their boss.
Yeah.
They have a lot of authority to decide what they want to do. So they could pull it, but I just don't think they would. I think they'll stick this in the file and represent it when you come back with the public defender's office.
So what would the next court date be for specifically?
It
Just to
would be
do this
November would
again?
be your counter call.
November 18th.
Yeah. Yeah, counter call would be November 18th, and then your trial week would be in mid-December.
So it'd basically just be like another one of what
Counter
happened
call
today?
looks a lot like what we're doing here, except it's gearing up for trial. So it's ever so slightly different, but it feels a lot like what we're doing here today. Trial, of course, looks very different.
Okay.
So if you're not sure, I think our best bet is to move you to the December trial calendar for the November calendar call and go from there.
Okay.
So, okay, then I'm going to pass you off to Miss Margaret. So if you'll head back that way and stand over by the light switch there and wait for Margaret or Clint to come get you. And then Clint, I'm gonna give you this to throw on Patrick's table.
So what about because I already like filled out the information on the tablet for probation.
They delete it. If
Okay.
if at the end of the day, they don't get you can go, Margaret, that's fine. If at the end of the day, they don't get a matching person to show up, whatever's entered in there is deleted.
Okay.
So, because obviously if they don't have you, they don't need it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Here, your visit, is it Clevenger?
Clevenger, yes.
All right, come on up, and then may I please have Cobb? Well, hold on, I might have two Cobbs. Andrea Cobb? Come on up to the, and we'll go from there. All right, state your full name for me.
Vanessa Marie Clevenger.
All right, and raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down, state your full name for me.
Vanessa Marie Clevenger.
I did that. Sorry, I'm swapping
That's
that up
okay.
today, but my scripts in my head are overriding what I'm trying to do. So, Ms. Clevenger, you were here on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No.
You have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
Is that your signature?
It is.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about anything anywhere on this document?
No, sir.
All right, now, did you see on here where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Correct.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Clevenger, you are charged with one count of DUI and that you did operate a moving vehicle here in Spalding County on 3/21/24 while under the influence of alcohol to the extent it was less safe for you to drive. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm fine with your admission of guilt as to DUI less safe. Oh, I'm sorry. Count 3, you also failed to maintain your lane of travel and you allowed your vehicle to move outside that lane without doing so safely. Did you do that as well?
Yes, sir.
All right, I find with your admission of guilt as to counts 1 and 3 that there's enough for me to take your plea and find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. Do you have any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Clevenger, the sentence of the court then is as follows. On 24 SR 1076 from 3/21/24, count 1 DUI, guilty. This is less safe. 12 months. $1,695 is your fine. Count 3, failure to maintain lane, guilty. 12 months. Was this a total of 12 months or a total of 24 months?
He said concurrent. Or-
Concurrent. That's
Yeah,
fine. That's
just
fine.
12. he
Concurrent's
said.
the right word. All right, 306 is your fine. That's a total of 12 months probation, 1 day to serve, but credit for time served, so you don't have to go back on that. You're to follow all the general conditions of probation, to 1 through 14 on the front of your final disposition. You're going to show your valid license to sentence enforcement. 40 hours of community service work and no less than 6 hours per week. You're going to complete a substance abuse evaluation within 90 days and DUI school within 60 days. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision, and you have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. All right, can I answer any questions for you about anything before we part ways?
No, sir.
All right, the bailiff's going to walk you out those double doors and have you go meet with sentence enforcement. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Come on up, ma'am. And may I please have Angelo Clerk come on up to the table. If you'll state your full name, first, middle, last.
Andre Renee Cobb.
All right, Ms. Cobb, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, take a step forward. You were on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's for.
Yes, sir.
We move that thing all around all day. Ms. Cobb, did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
You have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Do you, oh, wonderful, yeah. Is she filling out the right sheet? It's a time served, please. So she's just filling out the right sheet. I think I saw Sherry hand it. So as soon as that's ready, we take that. I think that's it. You might want to check though. Sherry, did you give her the right sheet? Sherry. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw you do. That's on the front corner there, Clint. She's just filling the sheet out. All right, let's come back on record with Ms. Cobb. As Ms. Cobb, as you can see, I spin a lot of plates. All right, so Ms. Cobb, just to make certain, do you have any questions for me about this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver or the rights I read out or anything else?
No, sir.
All right. You are, so you understand you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
I do, and I would like to do.
You would like to have an
Yes,
attorney represent
yes.
you? Okay. Then what we're going to do, Ms. Cobb, is I'm going to take this, I'm going to package it back up, and you're going to go today, this afternoon, to fill out your application with the Public Defender's Office. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, because you could have done it here, but you didn't, and that's okay, as long as you do it today and get it done. So I'm going to plead you not guilty. I'm going to put you on the trial calendar. Where do you want her to go? Hallway. So step out that way, go out there, have a seat in the hallway. Do not leave until the bailiffs come see you. All right, you can come on up. And may I please have Ashley Collier coming up to the table? All right. If you will state your full name for me, first, middle, last, nice and loud.
Angelo Earl Clerk.
All right, Mr. Clerk, you, all right, Mr. Clerk, you are here on 24 SR 0981. And according to my calendar, you were on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No.
Mr. Clerk, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes.
Is that your signature?
Yes.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes.
All right. Oh, this, okay. Now, did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
You're here representing yourself. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
You have the right to have a jury trial. Did you understand that?
Yes.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Clerk, you, all right, you're wanting to do a NOLO on one of the charges or both of them?
Just one.
Oh, I see why. Okay. All right. So do you want to enter a NOLO on the failure to maintain lane charge from 2/1/24 here in Spalding County?
Yes.
And did you also operate your motor vehicle on the same day during the same course of events in a manner that was too fast for the conditions of the road?
Yes.
All right. I find that between your NOLO is to count 1 and your guilty plea is to count 2, there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. Any questions before I sentence?
No.
All right, the sentence of the court is as follows. On 24 SR 0981 from 2/1/24, count 1, failure to maintain lane, the NOLO is granted. Failure to maintain land, the NOLO is granted, 12 months probation, 158 is your fine. Count two, too fast for conditions, guilty, 12 months consecutive, 158 is your fine. That's a 24 months probation, all the charges dismissed, no jail time. You will follow all general conditions of probations 1 through 14 on the front of your sentencing final disposition. Your case may close the moment you have satisfied all of your conditions, including 20 hours of community service work at no less than 6 hours per week. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you want to use your habeas rights. All right, any questions, Mr. Clark, about anything before you and I part ways?
No.
All right, then if you'll step with the bailiffs out there to meet with sentence enforcement. All right, you can come on up. And if you would please state your full name, first, middle, last.
Ashley Shanice Collier.
All right, perfect. May I please have Alan Lewis come on up to the table. All right, Ms. Collier, there we go. You were here on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
I do.
Any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights?
No.
Ms. Collier, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document that I'm holding up?
Yes.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes.
Is that your signature?
Yes.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes.
Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed. Is that what you would like to do?
Yes.
All right, you are charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct, which is a reduced charge from your original charge, and that you did commit the offense of disorderly conduct on 1/8/25 here in Spalding County by acting in a disorderly manner in the presence of Kelvin Allen in a manner that threatened the immediate breach of the peace. Did you do that?
Yes.
All right. I find with your admission of guilt, there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation. I'll follow it exactly the way you've negotiated. Do you have any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
So after the community service and everything is completed, will there be some stuff on my record? Like, I'm really trying to get into pharmacy school and I don't want anything to hinder me.
So the answer is yes, there will be a conviction on your criminal history for disorderly conduct. If you wanted to avoid that with me, the option would be today to use first offender, but that's a huge, you're welcome to do that if you want. You're also welcome to stop the plea and to let me reset you for you to talk to an attorney to see if there are other options on the table other than this plea. I'm just saying, we're almost about to shut that door, but we haven't shut it quite yet. So this is your last chance to, I'm mixing all these metaphors, but this is your last chance to bail out before I close the door.
Right.
So whatever you want, you're still in the driver's seat. So whatever you want to do is what we're going to do next. If you want to go forward with the plea, we go forward with the plea. If you want me to reset you to a trial calendar to let you go talk to an attorney or get the public defender's office, then we're going to go in that direction. So I'm not steering this ship quite yet.
I know you guys don't have really much time for this. But,
No, I just want to make certain that that you have the information you need to make an informed decision about what you want to do. And I'll go ahead and tell you, if you're not sure, then if you go forward, like we're done and you've made a very final decision, if you are not sure, we need to reset this and give you time to think about it.
I'm sure I'll go with the plea.
Okay. Do you want to use the first offender? Very rarely do folks use first offender on disorderly conduct, but you could.
Yeah,
I don't know what
want
pharmacy school's going to do with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to use that on something low like that.
Okay.
So no.
All right. Well, then, with your permission, I'm going to go forward, but I'm just telling you that this really is your last chance to say, timeout, I'd like to reset and try again on another day.
Okay. So no, I'm okay with my decision with the plea.
Okay, then we're going to move forward.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, well, then I'm going to find with your admission of guilt that there's enough for me to take your plea. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. I'm about to sentence, and when I finish the sentence, we're done. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
You're ready for me to sentence?
Yeah.
That was a pause and a lean and a tentative, yeah, I need you to be decisive. So, because in about 10 seconds, I'm going to decide for you. So what do you want to do?
I want to talk to somebody.
That's a good call. All right. If I would have decided for you, that's exactly what I've said. So just so you know, what you just said was exactly what I was about to do. So,
Okay.
All right, let's do that. All right, we're going to reset you. And I'm going to put a note here that you are worried about pharmacy school. Did you talk to the solicitor's office about that?
I didn't tell her that. No.
Yeah. See, it felt like that was not part of the calculations they made. So, all right. So if you will please step back and over to the light switch. I want you to go to the public defender's office today. Oh, they make everybody go that way now. If you want to know why you have to go that way, go to YouTube and look up guy jumping over the bench. And ever since that guy jumped over that bench, they make everybody go that way. It's pretty impressive, scary video. The reaction from the crowd says that y'all have all seen it too. So, okay, ready? All right, Lewis, come on up, and Hardiman, come on up to the table. All right. You are Alan Lewis?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Lewis, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right. Take your hand down. State your full name for me, first, middle, last.
Alan Ferlin Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, you're here on 23 SR 1436, and you are on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand them?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights?
No.
You understand that you, I'm sorry, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, they are.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, I did.
You have put on here that you both are and are not a United States citizen. Which of those is true?
Huh? Oh, I signed both?
Yes, that's okay.
Oh, no, I'm
It happens.
I'm a citizen.
Okay, that's fine. It happens. We just correct it and keep going. All right, now, did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, I did.
And you're here representing yourself? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, it is.
Now, you yeah, this works. So you are charged with one count of, count 2, failure to maintain lane, and that you did here in Spalding County back on 7/14/22. What was, here we are. He's on page 17. I had a minute trouble finding him. Yeah, this is fine. I'll take this. Okay, so you're charged with one count of failure to maintain lane. Did you, back on July 14th, 2022, failure to maintain your lane with your vehicle? And did you allow your vehicle to move outside of your lane without doing so safely? Did you do that?
Yes, I did.
All right. I find with your admission of guilt that there's enough for me to take your plea as to count 2. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights in entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation and I will follow it. Any questions I can answer for you about anything before I sentence?
No.
Okay. The sentence of the court then is as follows. As to 23 SR 1436 from 7/14/22, count 2, failure to maintain lane is guilty. 12 months, 306 is your fine. You may work your fine off with community service work. All other charges are dismissed. You will follow the general conditions of probation and 1 through 14 on the front of your final disposition. You have your driver's license, correct?
Yes, I do.
All right, you're going to need to show that to sentence enforcement. Your case will close once you have completed your obligations. And you have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. All right, any questions before we part ways?
When do I go talk to probation, or when do I go pay my fines?
In about 10 seconds and whenever you choose to within the next 12 months. So, all right, Ms. Margaret, thank you so much. All right, Hardiman, and may I please have Lewis come up to the table. All right, if you will please state your full name for me.
Chanel Hardiman.
Ms. Hardiman, if you'll please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, you can take your hand down. You were on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights?
No.
You have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes.
Is that your signature?
Yes, it is.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes.
And because you understood everything that's on it?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about anything anywhere on this document? Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Understand that you have the right to a jury trial,
Yes.
and that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. I'm a little mixed up on your plea. Tell me a couple of details. Do you have your license reinstated?
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay.
That's a question that I had also, Your Honor.
All right. What was your question?
When my license were suspended, I went to jail. They were already suspended. I got them reinstated, and he informed me that they were going to be suspended again. And I'm trying to figure out why.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing up here.
Okay.
Have you used we're on the same page.
Okay.
Have you used a NOLO on anything in the last 5 years?
Yes,
Have you used it on a suspended license charge?
I have.
That's our problem. So that's
That
what I was
like
worried.
almost 5 years ago.
Do what?
That was like almost 5 years ago.
Well, I mean, if you're not sure and you think it might have been more than 5, I don't mind marking NOLO on here, but I'm not the final decision maker on whether that carries the day. The Department of Driver Services is.
Okay.
And so if they receive it and it turned out it hasn't been 5 years, they'll accept it as a guilty plea and they'll suspend your license for 120 days. So if you're not sure, I'll mark NOLO. I just need to make certain you hear me say the risk is yours to take. So
I don't want to take that risk, but my license were already suspended for this issue, and I'm just trying to figure out why they're being
Right.
suspended again.
And unfortunately, the timing of the suspension is counted from the incident date to the incident date. So it's whatever the incident date was of your last charge to 12/15/22. So again, if you want me to mark NOLO on here, I will. If you don't want to go forward with this plea and you want to explore other options and go run your driver's history and count days more specifically, I'm happy to move you to the December trial calendar and let you try to sort that out. I'm just saying I haven't closed the options out yet. So if you want to explore any of these other options, this is your opportunity to do it. So do you want to?
Either way that it goes, I need to talk to driver services about it, is what you're saying?
Yes, and run your driver's history so that you'll know exactly what your options are.
Okay.
But yeah, if you go forward with this plea, even if I mark NOLO, it's sounding like they're very likely still going to suspend your
Right,
license.
that's what I'm, that's.
And so it's a benefit without any benefits. So,
Okay.
do you want to go forward with the plea, or do you want me to reset you to do a little homework?
I want to go forward with the plea.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to find that I've given you all the options on the table, including moving this case just a couple of months out, just to give you time to do some exploring and explore some other options and talk to lawyers. And after all those options are on the table, you've knowingly, voluntarily, and elected to move forward with this plea as it is. Is that a correct statement?
Yes.
Okay. Then here we go. So we've already talked about everything else. So did you, here in Spalding County on 12/15/22, do you want me to still mark it as a NOLO? I will. No? Okay. Then did you operate your motor vehicle while your license to operate motor vehicles had been suspended by the Georgia Department of Driver Services?
Yes.
All right. I find that with your admission of guilt, there's enough for me to take your plea. I'll find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. Any questions about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right, the sentence of the court, Ms. Hardeman, is as follows. On 23 SR 1785, count 1, suspended license, guilty, 12 months probation, $735 is your fine. You may work your fine off with community service work. You'll follow all the general conditions of probation, 1 through 14, on the front of your sentence sheet. You'll obtain a Georgia driver's license and show it to sentence enforcement. Your case can terminate the moment you've satisfied your obligations to the court, including 20 hours of community service work at no less than 6 hours per week. You have 30 days from today. If you wish to appeal this decision, you have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Do you have any questions for me about anything before you and I part ways?
No, sir.
All right. Well, this next little bit's going to be a little bit rough, but good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. You can come on up, ma'am. And state your full name for me.
Lolita Francina Lewis.
All right, you can go ahead and pull it down. It's for short folks like us and taller folks like them. All right, and then Morgan, come on up. All right, now this is my last plea, but I still have a whole bunch of folks out here, so.
Two community service.
Okay, perfect.
She just came back from conference, so I gotta get people.
This all sounds great. Okay. All right,
He's with her.
perfect. Then we're good to go. All right, Ms. Lewis, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, take your hand down. State your full name for me.
Lolita Francina Lewis.
Ms. Lewis, you're here on 23 SR 1351, and according to my calendar, you were on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom? Did you see the PowerPoint I put up on the wall?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No.
You have passed, I gotta stand up. You have passed up to me this attorney and defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Do you recognize it as the written version of the rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes.
Is that your signature?
Yes.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes.
Did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes.
Now, you, Ms. Lewis, you have the right to have an attorney represent you, and you're here representing yourself. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
You understand that you have the right to a jury trial,
Yes.
and that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right. You are charged with 1 count of driving without a valid license. You're wanting to do a NOLO plea on that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Have you used a NOLO plea on anything in the last 5 years?
No.
All right. And are you 21 years of age or older?
I'm older.
All right. We both are. We're in this together. All right. So here we go. I'm going to find that with your request for a NOLO as to driving without a valid license, that there's enough for me to take your plea. Find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation, and I'll follow it. Any questions before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right. It's 5 days to serve. You've already served those 5 days, so this is a time-served plea. I'm signing and initialing at this moment. You're going to sign where I've put this X in the bottom of the front of your final disposition. Once you have signed it, the bailiffs will give you a copy, and your case is closed and your sentence is closed. All right, any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yours is a time served too, isn't it? Isn't yours time served? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you can come on up. All right, you are Bedquavius Morgan.
Yes, sir.
And everybody, Mr. Morgan's the last item I have in my basket. So Mr. Morgan, you're here on 23 SR 0716. Raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. You were here on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, or did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
Okay. You passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Morgan, you have the right to have an attorney represent you, and you're here representing yourself. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a trial, and by entering this plea, there will be no trial. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
And you're charged with 1 count of violation of a license restriction back on 3/6/22 here in Spalding County. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
Did you also fail to properly restrain a minor child who was in the vehicle with you at that time?
Yes, sir.
All right, I find with your admission of guilt as to counts 1 and 2 that there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights in entering this plea.
Yes, sir.
I reviewed the recommendation, and I'll follow it. Any questions before I sentence?
No, sir.
The sentence of the court is 1 day to serve on each of the 2 charges. It's a time-served plea because you've already served all that.
Yes, sir.
Closing this case and closing the sentence.
Yes, sir.
You need to sign on your final disposition sheet where I've placed this X. As soon as you do that, the bailiffs will give you your copies, and all of this will be closed and put in your rearview mirror.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, may I please have Brianna Patterson come up to the podium, and Stephen Hill come up to the table. So, what's your name? Yep, perfect, great job. What's your name?
Brianna Patterson.
All right, Ms. Patterson, raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Patterson, you're here on 23 SR 1714. And there we are, page 19. And Ms. Patterson, you were on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
In passing, I have this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver I'm holding in my hand. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize this document as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes.
Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes,
Did you understand everything that's on it?
I did.
All right. You have the right to have an attorney represent you. Did you see that on this document?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, and this case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
You are charged with 1 count of driving on a suspended license. Are you 21 years of age or older?
Yes, sir.
And are you asking me to accept a NOLO on this suspended license charge from 11/10/22 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
Do you also wish to use a NOLO on the following 2 closely charged from the same course of events?
Yes, sir.
And have you used a NOLO on anything, anywhere in the last 5 years?
Yes, sir. I have
All
not.
right, this will use 2 of your 5 NOLOs, and they break across charges. So these 2 areas will not be available again to you for 5 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I'm gonna find that your request for the NOLOs are proper. I'm gonna find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights in entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation, and I'll follow it. Any questions before I sentence?
No, sir.
The sentence of the court then is as follows. On 23 SR 1714, count 1, suspended license, I'm granting you NOLO. It's 12 months probation. 742.50 is your fine. Count 2, following too closely, NOLO, 12 months, 156.50 is your fine. All other charges are dismissed. You may work your fine off with community service work. You'll follow the general conditions of probations of 1 through 14. And then your case may close. Have you gotten your license back?
Yes, sir. I have.
All right, you need to show your valid license to sentence enforcement, and then your case may close the moment you satisfied your obligations to the court, plus 20 hours of community service work, which includes 20 hours of community service work at no less than 6 hours per week. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. you have 6 months from today if you want to use your habeas rights. Any questions before we part ways?
No, sir.
All right, then I'm gonna pass you off to the bailiffs. They're gonna walk you out to meet with sentence enforcement. Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, Stephen Hill. And everybody, this is the last item I have in my basket here. I do, okay. All right, you are Stephen Hill?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Hill, please raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down. Mr. Hill, you are on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the right to run out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Sir?
Did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on that wall? earlier?
Yes, sir. My son helps me with my hearing.
Hey, I can get loud. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm really good at getting loud. Hold on. Here we go. All right. So is that better?
That is much better.
Is
Thank
it
you,
also
sir.
better if I face you directly?
It would.
We'll do
Yes,
that
sir.
then. Okay, no
Thank you.
problem. Mr. Hill, did you, I know you have trouble hearing. Did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand what was on that screen?
Yes, sir, I did.
And obviously I read things out. Were you able to hear what I was saying when I read out?
Yes, sir, I believe I could hear everything.
Okay. Did you understand what was on that screen?
Yes, sir, I'm pretty sure I did.
All right. Any questions can I answer for you about those rights?
No, sir, I think I'm okay.
All right. I'm holding up this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you recognize this document as the written version of those rights that were on the PowerPoint?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
They are, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir, I did.
Did you see that you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
I guess, I don't know. I mean,
Well, you don't.
I pled guilty to it. I mean, so I'm.
That's
Yes, sir.
all right.
Okay.
I just want to make certain you understand that if you wanted an attorney, we could work towards that for you if you wanted one.
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Are you okay going forward in representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you understand that if you ask me for something different, this is the time to do it, because in just a minute or two, we're going to finish this plea, and that will not be an option for you anymore.
I understand.
All right. Do you understand with the same thing, you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir, I do.
And that in just a few minutes, when we finish this plea, you will not be able to have a jury trial, and this case will be closed. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. I can't respond to my son if he says something to me. Is that okay?
Yes, y'all talk.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Y'all take a second and talk. All right, that's a great question. The answer is no, but it's still a good question.
Yes.
So just because it's no doesn't mean it wasn't a good question. So somebody, who is this in the back with the sleep? Okay, it looks like you're sleeping. Just sit up for me a little bit. Sorry, I'm sure you're not, but it's my job to deal with stuff like that. All right, Mr. Hill, the answer on the NOLO question is no because it's a DUI.
Yes, sir.
On a DUI, I can technically give a NOLO. I have permission. I have permission from the state of Georgia to give them, but it needs to be something very, very special to get a NOLO. And more important for your end, it doesn't give you anything you want. They took away all the benefits of a NOLO with DUIs.
Yes, sir.
So great question, and the answer is no. But if you have another question, again, if you need to talk to him, just raise your hand. In fact, let's just put you on the record. Raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, state your full name for me.
Nolan Dean Hill.
Nolan Hill?
Yes, yes,
Nolan, Nolan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can take your hand down. I just got you on record, so
Yeah, I got
otherwise Kathy's going to ask me later about that. So, all right, back to Stephen Hill. Mr. Stephen Hill, we've talked about the right to have an attorney. You're okay representing yourself. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
We've talked about the fact that you're about to give up the right to have a jury trial. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you're charged with one count of DUI and that it says that you did here in Spalding County on December 26th of 2024?
Yes, sir.
You drove a moving vehicle while under the influence of alcohol to the extent that it made you a less safe driver. Do you understand that's the charge?
Yes, sir, I do.
Do you wish to plead guilty to that charge?
Yes, sir.
All right. I find that with your request to enter a guilty plea that there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I have reviewed the recommendation and I will follow it. Mr. Hill, if you have any hesitation at this moment, now's the moment to say it, because in about 60 seconds, I'm going to finish this plea and we're going to be totally done.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir, I
Do you
don't.
have any? Nolan, do you have, I'm going to call you Nolan and Steven because you're both named Hill.
Come over. You
Talk to him for a second.
The time frame, everything of that sort. So
Also a good question.
Yes, sir.
So another good question. When you were arrested, it looks like you went and took the test. Like for the alcohol, they gave you either a blood test.
They gave me a blood test at the sheriff's department.
Perfect. That means that unless I am mistaken, which again, I don't have this in front of me, I just know how it's supposed to move through. So I need to hear me say, this is not part of the sentence. This is what happens because of the sentence.
Yes, sir.
It looks like what's going to happen is you're going to end up with a 120-day soft suspension where you may continue driving on a limited basis.
Yes, sir.
Which is like work, school, medical, and a few other odds and ends. But I don't know that for certain. Department of Driver Services will make the final decision on what it is and what it should be. Does that answer your question? All right.
Yes, sir.
Did they give you a piece of paper and take your license away when they gave you the test?
No, sir.
Okay, then I think I'm right.
His licenses are actually still valid. They've been valid this whole time.
That's correct.
So that's where I was
Yeah.
wondering on that end.
I think the 120-day soft suspension is going to be where it's going to land.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that after sentencing, I'm assuming?
Yes, is the address on your license correct?
Yes, sir.
Then you will receive a notice in the mailbox, in your mailbox within the next probably 2 weeks or so.
Okay.
All right, then here we go. Stephen Hill, the sentence of the court is as follows. On 25 SR 077, count 1, DUI, less safe. I find you guilty. It's 12 months probation. $18.93 is your fine. I'll hold it up here so you can see my face. All other charges are dismissed. Count 2 merges into count 1, and count 3 is dismissed. That's 12 months probation. It's 1 day to serve in the Spalding County Jail. Credit for time served. No additional jail time. You will follow all of the conditions that are 1 through 14 on the front of this document. These are the general conditions of probation. You will also show your valid license. You will show a valid license to sentence enforcement when you get it back. You will also be able to e-report as soon as they get you settled. 40 hours of community service work, substance abuse evaluation within 90 days, and DUI school within 60 days. And I am going to put a little note on the front that you are hearing impaired so that they'll know immediately that they need to work a little bit differently to make this work for you. Any questions? Any questions at all?
Did I understand you correctly that I have to serve 1 day in jail?
You have served 1 day.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just wanted to clarify.
No,
Yes, sir.
you heard me correctly. I'm ordering you to serve a day, and then I'm folding it back into the day you've already served.
Okay. All right. Yes, sir.
So the
Now I
answer is,
understand.
yeah, you heard me correctly. I ordered you to serve a day in jail.
Yes, sir.
And then I turned right around and gave you credit for that day.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else? Anything else?
Anything? No. We're all good.
All right. If y'all, Clint's going to walk you out that way. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
You have a
one
good
more.
day.
Thank you. Stamey?
He's finishing up on the iPad.
Okay.
We got a total of 3 or 4 more back there.
Okay. I have got to step off I've got to take a phone call. So I'm going to shut down the live feed. When the last person comes in, I'll come roaring back in here and take